Problem number 2. What value can replace the question mark to make the statement true? Well, I know that I have the total. Yes, label your paper if you have it. And I know I have a part. Because a part plus a part, which I don't know, is equal to the total. So they have part plus part equals the total. I don't know one of the parts. So if I'm adding 2 parts equals a total, and I only know one of the parts, it's like a tape diagram. Yes, you're drawing the tape diagram if you didn't. The whole is my total, so it's 7 1/8. I have 2 parts. This is not to scale. 3 2/8, and then question mark. I don't know. Well, I'm going to take my total and subtract the part I know. So we have 7 1/8 minus 3 2/8. Well, just like we've been doing in class, I'm going to separate my wholes from my fractions. So 7 minus 3, 1/8 minus 2/8. And what's nice is I already have a common denominator, so I don't have to change that. I'll just be able to hopefully subtract. So whole number, 7 minus 3 is 4, plus 1/8 minus 2/8. Uh-oh, I'm seeing a problem. 1 minus 2. I can't do. If I have 1, I can't take away 2. There aren't enough. So I'm going to have to borrow from the 4 and make it a 3. And I'm going to take 1/8 and add 8/8. So now I have 3 plus 1/8 plus 8/8 is 9/8 minus 2/8, which I can finally do. And then I'm going to show my answer over here, which is equal to 3 plus 9 minus 2 is 7/8. So my final answer is 3 7/8. So my unknown, I'm going to fill in, is 3 7/8. So if I wanted, I could check it. 3 2/8 plus 3 7/8. Well, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2/8 plus 7/8 equals 6 plus 2 plus 7 is 9/8, which is also equal to 6 plus 1 1/8, which is equal to 7 1/8, which is the same as my whole or my total. So that is how I can check for the unknown part.